What's up, guys? That really gross guy here. We are back in another survivor-like game for buy, bargain, or bust, and we're gonna check out TemTem Swarm. Now, just keep in mind, at the time of recording, this is technically an early access, but they've had a beta phase, a closed beta, where a lot of people got to get their hands on the game, play around with it, and there's already been a few updates since it became early access that people could buy into. And it does seem like in a reasonable amount of time, it seems like they plan on having the game fleshed out and maybe even pushing into, uh, you know, 1.0, 1.1 DLC type stuff. I don't know. This is completely speculation, but it does sound like the devs who are taking their original game, TemTem, and they turned it into a survivor-like. So if you're familiar with the Vampire Survivors, which really kind of paved the way for this, unique genre, and a lot of games started imitating it. It's really addicting. It's fun for sure, but it's a little bit more casual. There can be some stressful parts of some of these games, and for instance, this run that I do with this cute little monkey boy is stressful towards the end as well. But anyways, we are jumping on in. This is the very first run, my very first experience with this little monkey boy, little TemTem, and I have a lot of fun with this. But anyways, he's kind of like a fighting style. He's got a pretty cool ultimate, which we'll see here in just a moment. But every time you level up, you have the option to pick from some new techniques, which you can see the one that I have here, which is just like this double punch deal. And this is my ultimate. You can see here where he flips up these two giant boulders and rolls them over his foes. Does a bunch of damage. And you're going to see a lot of that, especially when we get to the boss. But anyways, so you get into different techniques. Some of those are going to be like area of effect. Some of those are going to be kind of like random damage dealt to enemies in, the general area. Some of them might be, a circular spiral around your character to kind of protect him kind of skill. You see that in a lot of the survivor like games. But yeah, I like the art style. I like the 3D, kind of theme going on here. I grew up with Pokemon, and these creature collector games I find pretty fun. I'm a completionist. I like to collect them all, and the idea that I can play a survivor like with cute little, creature types is I'm really excited about. I'm happy for it. So yeah, so I happily paid full price. Technically, the game is $10 now that it is in, I guess, early access, available, to the public. It recently came out, so I haven't seen a deal on it, but I don't know. I think people are jumping into this game, and I think it might take a little bit of time before you see a deal, a discount on the game. But I could be wrong. Maybe come holiday season or something, you might see a little discount, 10%, 20% or something. But anyways, like I said, on Steam, it is currently $10. And we'll talk about if I think it's worth it. But here we go. We're evolving because, of course, your TemTems can evolve. Some of them not so much. But we got, what was it? Boogong? Anyways, we have a little bit more of a ferocious monkey boy blasting enemies, doing his thing. The fists, his original ability that he starts out with, is getting a little bit more rapid fire. and we're getting stronger. Gotta get an ult in there. Obviously, just like all the other games, the Survivor likes, you get the little mini bosses that pop in. But you also can see we get little side objectives that we can accomplish. And that is off to the right-hand side, which I'll go pull off when I collect up a good amount of experience. But anyways, popping over some new techniques, getting a little bit more speed, because speed is key when the swarms get crazy and bosses show up and they start dishing out tons of damage. Got to be able to get away, not just dish damage, but you know, be able to avoid it as well. So let's go over and check out what that objective is. All right, so we are in the objective. This is like a King of the Hill, you know, protective, you know, stay in the circle kind of deal. We've managed to pull that off. And let's get a little bit of sneak. All right, so we have some pan suns, which is the currency in the game. That's going to help us increase the skills of this game specifically. You individually level up and increase the stats of each individual TemTem. So your characters that you get to play with have their own like skill trees. So I like that. Definitely, you know, my build or play style for the Monkey Boy might be a little different from when I decided to do it's like a duck. It's like a water duck person. It's different. It's different. But we have a mini boss here, or a 5-minute boss that's arriving. These guys can be a bit difficult. Obviously, the final boss is going to be your biggest threat, but these guys can be pretty dangerous. So, anyways, let's see if we can take this guy down. Collect up all the things. There we go. I do realize, like I said, this was my first run of the game. I do realize that I've been neglecting using my ultimate. I keep forgetting that my ultimate is even a thing. But you know, you live and you learn. New concept on a new Survivor like, and you start forgetting things when you play, you know, a couple Survivor likes back to back to make some videos for you guys. But anyways, here we go. We do have damage that needs to be done for this one, and that should complete our side objective here. Oh, taking a bit of damage. Not too sure what that does. Oh, it freezes up the enemies. That's right. So just like the other Survivor likes, you got the drops and whatnot. Some of them will absorb in all the experience on the map. Others will freeze the enemies in place. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I think there's one that does like a big knockback or area of effect type thing. Obviously, there's health restores that you can pick up, but anyways, our mini boss is about to go down here very shortly. There we go. And of course, we get ourselves a drop as reward. And we got a couple speed boosts and some pants-ons. All right, so let's push on forwards. 5 minutes, we got a boss. Let's see. At 10 minutes, what do you think? Another boss? All right, closing in on that 10 minutes. We have a bit of a swarm going on here. Guys really coming after me. And a little bit of a struggle. There's a boss in there that I've been really trying to get at, but now we have a mini boss that just spawned in. And he's quick. So I don't really have the opportunity to really take out a lot of the little minions, because this boss is well, he moved back there. He stayed away for a little while, but I'm not doing a ton of damage. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not doing a ton of damage. I haven't been seeing a whole lot of that boss. He's been keeping his distance. He's fast, but he does like a dot or like a... Oh, there we go. Let's halt on him. Get him. Get rid of all of them. They were starting to get too much. But yeah, he tends to stop and do his ability, and a couple of them are easy to dodge. And then he has like a dash attack, and maybe my mobility is just really high. I do believe that this TemTem has a decent base mobility stat. Oh, look at that giant AoE. But yeah, he's already kind of a mobile TemTem, and then on top of that, I got a couple speed boosts. But anyways, let's see. We have a Pan Sun Feast. So this little side objective is going to every defeated enemy, I believe, is going to drop Pan Suns. So I'm trying to get as many as I can in my short 30-second time frame or whatever. There we go. We got another gold enemy coming in. They're a little bit harder to defeat, but I do believe they guarantee a drop. That ultimate in there, rolling back and forth, trying to do as much damage to that boss as possible. There we go, another big AoE. We're gonna avoid that. And the one thing I find I have found lacking, maybe I just haven't had the opportunity to pick up a new skill, or maybe it's my luck of not getting a skill, or what, but I don't have much ranged ability with this guy, and it's already been 3 minutes since this boss has arrived, and I have him almost down, but there we go. Let's see. I do want to do some more damage if possible, but there we go. Make sure I get that chest. Hopefully a good bump to my... I got some speed. Yep, increased TemTem damage. Very good. But anyways, 15 minutes. We're not too far off. This game, at least as far as I can tell, at this point in time, maybe things will change, or maybe different levels have different time frames. But at 15 minutes, you see the final boss. All right, we might be fast, but man, these TemTem are coming in like crazy off screen. But the evolution though, big monkey man. Are we now a monkey man since we are level 3? Anyways, we seem faster. We definitely have more health, and we're now being able to put up a little bit more of a fight against this incoming swarm. But Nesla has now arrived. Our boss for this area is this sea serpent creature, of course. Ultimate right off the bat, getting the boss down to about, or taking down about a quarter, maybe a fifth. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, here we go. Not bad. Not bad. For a first run, I feel like we've done very good. We've got a lot of health. We've got the enemy down to almost half. It's just, I feel like my skills, my abilities are a little bit lacking. I'm sure that as we level up, as we flesh out the skill tree for this TemTem in particular, he's going to be a little bit more versatile. Maybe get some extra abilities to use. Of course, on the completion screen, we'll see some of the perks of beating the mission and leveling up as much as we have. But as you can see here, my health is dwindling. So, yeah, I'm going to have to play it real careful here. Enemy's about a third of his health, and I am about a third of my health. I'm ulting to try to do as much damage as I can, but he ended up sending out some of those, I don't know, aquatic blade deals, so I had to get out of there. But that was a big hit. That was no good. It doesn't take much for me to go down now. I am in trouble. I need to either find myself some health, or I need to somehow, you know, do some damage from afar or something. But right now, I am hurting. I'm hurting a lot, and I just took another little blip of damage. I am dodging enemies left and right. Am I gonna make it? A little bit of health. Very good. And a little bit of damage. Don't. Come on, game. Come on, game. It's a good thing I leveled up my mobility as much as I did, because I would absolutely not be alive right now. I grabbed more mobility and more mobility because I gotta get out of dodge, and more mobility because I felt myself just taking a bit of damage here and there, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't allow myself to go down. I picked up a drop that does some burn damage, and ultimate. Ultimate for the win. What's cool is I don't have to extract or do any of that nonsense. Took down the boss. That is victory. That was close, but that was also really fun. This was one of those games where I was just right on the edge of my seat. It, like I said, at the beginning, it was casual at first, but things got a little crazy there. It was a lot of fun. Let me know if you guys have picked this game up, if you've tried it. This is Buy Bargain or Bust, $10. Well, right now it's in early access, so that's kind of a, you know, kind of a heads up. Oh, look at all the gains, all the oh, it's so good. Anyways, $10. Now it's early access. I would like to say that I'm happy with my $10 purchase. I would like to see more on the horizon. I've seen them do some updates, so I'm excited about it. But they've been doing some updates. I know they have like 13 TemTems that you could potentially play. I'm hoping there will be more in time. I'm hoping there's going to be more levels in time. I do know that, you know, they're implementing stuff as they go, but hopefully they deliver more than what they promised after the popularity of the game, you know, goes up and people start enjoying it. And I don't know, maybe some I don't want to say DLC, but I'd like to see this game fleshed out a bit more. It's fun. I say feel free to pick it up for $10 if you are a fan of survival likes. If not, maybe wait for a little bit of a discount, but I'm happy with my purchase. But I would say if you're skeptical, wait for a bargain. But I would say if you love survivor likes, this one's a buy. But thank you guys very much for watching. Look at me boosting up my TemTems. We got Platypet here, who is going to be the next TemTem that I play around with and see how much I enjoy him. And he's cute. He is adorable. But we'll see. If you would like to see more of this game, let me know. I figured I would knock out some of my survivor-like games. Hang on to a couple of them that I really, really enjoy. And I think with the kind of collect them all, you know, thing they got going on here, this one's gonna be a long-term survivor-like for me. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think about the game, if you're gonna buy it, or if you have already have. Or if maybe you're, you know, gonna wait a little bit, and or if you played the original TemTem. I just recently started playing it on my Steam Deck. Just when I, you know, go out and about and I have a little bit of time to kill. But I haven't played too much. So let me know what you think about TemTem, the original game as well. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys again in the next video. Hello.